Okay, if we talk about Conor, last couple of years he's not hungry. And now what happened with his legs, like, never ever. Never people come back, and never gonna be people on the same crime twice. Crime come only one time. You're gonna be on prime, after that you're gonna go down. All respect for Max Holloway, but I don't know and I don't understand why UFC make this fight.
Obviously he's coming up against Max Holloway in a great fight. How do you see that matchup between those two?
Personally, I think because it's at welterweight, I see Conor knocking him out. Like, everyone's counting Conor out and thinks that Max is gonna win. If it goes to the later rounds, yeah, Max definitely probably start piecing him up on the feet because he's got that cardio and the volume, but the fact that it's at welterweight, I think, favours Conor because Charles made Max look small at lightweight. So imagine how big Conor's going to look compared to him at welterweight.
Lastly, so this is the notorious one versus the blessed one, which is fitting yet ironic because Max has given us one of the most notorious knockouts in UFC history, and you have blessed us with so many moments. So the question that I have for Mystic Mac, as you like to call yourself, how does this one end?
It's going to be a demolition. It's going to be an absolute demolition. I know the damage he's taken. I know I will just have to touch him. And after that, it will be clinical. So to win alone is not just enough. It must be spectacular, and that it will be.
But I think obviously, like, Conor is kind of like, he just has a good physique in general. There's never a time where you see him without his shirt off and he looks like shit.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
He's jacked. He was jacked for a minute on his Lamborghini boat.
He has a great physique, bro. Like,
I saw him set up like a
looks good.
circus tent or something in his front yard.
But
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know where that was at?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like a full-blown circus tent that he just made a pop-up gym. I mean, he's been doing a lot of press. We haven't seen him do this much press in a long time, fight-focused press. He looks very healthy, very clean. I mean, I think this might be a different Conor, though, right? His age.
Yeah, I think if I use sounds, I think fans will understand the different rhythms. But Max Holloway is more like an Uzi, right? When he fights, it's more brr, brr, ba, 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 ba. The consistency, the significant strike numbers he has is out of this world. It's bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. It's always in your face. It's constant movement. It's touch, touch, go, touch, touch, move, move, advance, play. It's constant activity. But he doesn't have that one punch power, that shotgun. That's what Conor has. Conor's always had that shotgun. If that left hand lands, it's game over. And he's laser focused with it. So you've got a person who needs to be on that, and then you've got someone who goes boom, 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 boom. If one of them lands, the fight's over. So I would, if I'm Conor and I walk into that first round and I enter the middle of the octagon and Max hasn't started to instantly kind of put the pace on him, I'd walk his ass down. I'd put his back to the cage. I'd go high, I'd go low, I'd go high, I'd go low. I'd keep him guessing, and I'd put everything straight down the middle. Just boom, boom, and then sneak one around the corner when he doesn't expect it, and hope that that's it. Good night.
Two
but
last.
It's a tough fight for both of them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out. And
when you look at the state of the UFC over the last couple of months,
Dangerous for Max early though.
Really?
Yeah. Of course. Conor's always been a big hitter.
Conor still has it.
Dude, listen.
Yeah.
Me and Conor aren't exactly friendly.
Why not? You're both from the UK.
No. We know each other for a long time.
Really?
We don't need to get into all that. But what I'm saying is, so I'm not saying this from a perspective of we're friends and we're buddies. He was the 2 weight division champion. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he made all this money and all the rest of it, but the man's the most powerful tool.
Yeah.
And the guy that was there, all right, granted, it was a long time ago, 2016, but if the motivation's strong enough, he can come back and look really good. And yeah, he was flipping out at Max the other day in that interview.
Did you see that?
But he was playing the game. He was promoting the fight, hyping it up big time. And he looks good. Yeah. You know, like he looks like he's training and taking the camp seriously. And if he is doing that, I'm telling you.
But I think
Max is awesome on the feet, but Conor's got the power early.
Bisping added that the heat is on McGregor's back, having achieved all there is in the sport and become rich through it.
Pressure because He's got all the money in the world, and congratulations to him for that. And he's got all the accolades. You know, what he did for the sport will never be forgotten or probably repeated. But he's lost his last few. And 5 years ago, he lost and he got knocked out before that. And all three of us know this as fighters. That's what we pride ourselves on. And that's what he prides himself on. And he knows Max Holloway has been fighting the best routinely, staying active. So if you're going to underestimate that guy and come back after 5 years and not train properly, you're a fool.
Yeah.
Similarly, Brendan Schaub expressed an identical standpoint about the importance of the fight for McGregor.
With you. I don't know if Max is going to overlook Conor because Conor McGregor. Yeah, I think it's going to be a better fight than people think. Win, lose, or draw, I think Conor makes himself proud. He knows what's on the line. Because if Conor goes in there and he's a shell or he looks like Nate did on Netflix, the UFC's like, oh, we're out. No, there's no negotiation. It also hurts his negotiation tactics when he becomes a free agent. So it'd be a nightmare for him, man. So I think he knows, like, this fight is the most important fight in order for his future to get paid. He has, and it doesn't mean, I'm not saying he has to win. He just has to look good, be competitive. So we want to see him fight more. So because the UFC, they're backing up the Brinks truck to get this guy in here for 2 fights. They're not going to continue to do that. Netflix MVP, they'll pay him a big bag, but not as much as if, let's say, he was 2-0 or at least 1-1, you know? So there's a lot on the line for Conor. There's more pressure on Conor by far than Max. What the F is Max doing going up to 170? Fighting Conor McGregor. I bet he would have went up to 185 to fight Conor. It's red panty night. So you fight Conor at 55, 70, 85, 205. It's Conor. But I would doubt he'd go up there if it was anybody else. But yeah, it's Conor, man. That's why. The payday's going to be nutsos. The exposure, nutsos. SVN 1977. Fan question, is the UFC planning a card in Dublin for next April? Is that why Conor's second fight isn't till then? Maybe. There could be something to that. Maybe. But I think it's more of the UFC just prolonging it, so they can figure out what they got, you know? International Fight Week, let's see how he does against Max. If he's cooking, they're gonna negotiate. But I would assume if, he's a shell of himself and he doesn't look good, you'll see him fight before 8.
McGregor received further support from Ian Gary for the task ahead because Gary believed that his extended period of inactivity might reinvigorate the same fighting passion that previous...
Conor wins.
Absolutely. It's not an easy fight. Max is very good at what he does. He's obviously been in there against the best guys in the world repeatedly over and over and over again. But whilst Conor's been inactive, the hunger will start to thrive in his mind and in his skull. And at 170 pounds, I think this fight's very, very interesting. I think it's very interesting. Conor's going to have the knockout power. I think it's very similar to the Ilya fight. It's a very similar game plan, I think, from both of them. I think if I use sounds, I think fans will understand the different rhythms. But Max Holloway is more like an Uzi, right?
And it
as a question, who do you think is gonna win? Conor McGregor or Max Holloway?
So I know Conor McGregor wins first time. He's been out from this game a long time.
Wow, yeah.
And then Max Holloway, he's been in the training. He's always in the shape. And then this benefit will help Max Holloway. Mm-hmm. But also Conor McGregor, he's bigger now. Maybe because of he was laid off. Maybe he's hungry now. So I think for sport it will be good if Conor McGregor comes and show good fights, and if he wins, that would be huge. But I think Max Holloway has a more chance. But I kind of want more Conor McGregor.
You want McGregor to win?
Yeah, because it's gonna be huge and big.
It's gonna be a big.
Ultimately, I believe, at least in my opinion, Charles Oliveira lost the Conor McGregor fight when he beat Max Holloway in the way that he did, because I'm not sure Conor McGregor was willing to fight against someone that could potentially take him down, control him, the entirety of a 25-minute fight. So Max Holloway gets the fight. Many a times I've said Max gained in losing to Do Bronx. Hell, we even talked about what Max told me when he was kind of politicking for the Conor McGregor fight.
Pulling off the upset if he performs at his best.
Do you think that the underdog streak can keep going? Like, are you giving Conor McGregor a shot here at potentially beating Max Holloway again and keeping this crazy thing going of these underdogs coming out and just delivering on crazy levels?
I think it's a possibility, no doubt about it. I think it's tough because I have so much respect for Max Holloway. It's incredible, but Conor is a special person in that if he's training, if he's doing the right things and he shows up, it's going to be one of those fights. Which Conor McGregor shows up, I guess, is what it's all about. I know Max can show up and do what he does. He's just say, hey, let's just throw down, let's go. And he's just got such good accuracy and just the ability just to throw and the heart he has. But if the right Conor shows up that can slip the punch and counter and do these things that we know he's done before in the past, it's going to be a wild fight. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, I think the underdogs. I'm usually on the side. I'm always rooting for the underdogs a little bit unless I know them. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just I'm just excited.
Another